Almost there. No, 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 no! So it's been an unbelievable experience just how good Expedition 33 has been. Even looking at the game thinking it's very Persona inspired, it's got a Souls-like look to it. That seems like it's right up my alley. It kind of shattered my expectations on just how good the game ended up being. The story and characters are so well written and so well developed. The environments have such a well crafted dark fantasy look to them that even when you're in regular environments like forest and caves, there's interesting details in the distance, like the monolith that's always there, or imposing monsters that you're going to have to fight, or the dead expeditioners that are in most of every level. They're killed in horrific ways, or just their bodies are strewn about the area, and it gives the game a distinct look that kind of elevates the experience. By far, I think the best part of the game is the music and the presentation of your skills and the bosses. The game has so many great themes and songs that even when you're just fighting regular enemies, it makes everything you're doing feel so much more epic and important. And the bosses have really creative and incredible move sets and skills. When all your dodges, parries, and counters and jumps are coming in, and the music is ramping up, it feels like one of those pure gameplay bliss type of moments, one of those pure, like, let's go type of feelings.
Get ready. There was a violence, yes.
I wish I had like one of those spider graphs to show the areas that Expedition 33 does really well in. It'd be almost completely maxed out, and the average AAA, quadruple A game that companies are hyping up and pushing would be like barely cracking halfway or above average in most areas. There are a couple things I think the game does struggle in, or not even struggle in, just a few minor issues I have, such as there's a lot of build variety in the game with weapon skills, character abilities, passives. However, I feel like by the end of the game, a lot of people are going to be using the same things, and the game kind of wants you to use a lot of the same things, like Lune Genesis, Verso Follow Up, Seal Level 3 to do really high extreme damage, and synergizing with lots of burn and fire abilities. The game really seems to promote abilities that synergize with burn. From like the very beginning when you get a couple skills to the very end when you get lots of skills that are highlighting, hey, if the enemy's burning, then you do 300% damage. If they're burning, you ignore defense. If you're burning, you can make them weak to fire. If you're burning, you can double the burn stacks. It feels like lots of abilities have that type of feel to it. Navigating the open world map is kind of annoying in the beginning of the game. You're kind of just searching around. If you are trying to explore anyway, you're kind of searching around for any area that's not a danger to you. At the doesn't give you that danger level indicator. And sometimes you'll find areas that literally have one item in it and nothing else, which is odd. It feels like some of these are an attempt to fill out the map, which feels unnecessary. And at the beginning of the game, you don't fight that much. It feels like I felt like anyway. I always wanted to be fighting new things. I wanted to be uh, engaging in more combat, and it felt a bit slow at the beginning. It felt like it was always pulling me out of the combat to gather more cast members or talk more about the story of what we need to do. So I think the pacing at the game for me at the beginning was a bit slow, but it picks up. The enemy variety improves, and the creative enemy types improve. But luckily, pretty much everything else about the open map pretty much works. You can explore at your leisure to find cool new drip and beat ass in equal measure, play minigames with the gestrels, find journal entries, and hang out with your friends to improve your relationship levels. And I think that's pretty much it. The game's fantastic, and I really enjoyed playing it way more than I expected I would. And just again, that story. It starts out as an adventure mystery to unravel the secrets of the continent and fight the Paintress, and takes a 90-degree turn without stopping into a story about family and grief. And it becomes more interesting because of it, too. Just fantastic. Everything about the game. Fantastic. Amazing. Full marks all around.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Do not fall.
Yeah.
So that's to be the end, right? I mean, I mean, to be honest, this is pretty great right here.